Alright, so welcome guys to another video, and actually we have Topre switch keyboards out for today because we're gonna talk about 5 reasons why I like Topre switches and Topre switch keyboards. So I have used Topre switch keyboards for maybe 5+ years now. So actually these are my older boards and they're still part of my circulation. I still do really like to use them, and yeah, this is how they look like, you know, after 5 years. So for me, number one reason why I like Topre switch keyboards is the typing experience. One of my favorite typing experiences, bar none. Of course, this takes, you know, getting used to. If you're coming from maybe cherry switches, you might find this a bit different compared to your usual switches. So if I'm gonna liken the typing experience, it's sort of like in the middle of a cherry MX Red and also a brown switch as well. It's a little bit softer compared to your brown switch, but a little bit more tactile compared to your red switch. So it's sort of like in the middle. And for me personally, I do really like tactile switch keyboards. So I do have less mistakes when typing, when I have tactility in my typing. And yeah, for me, I do like the comfort of the red switch. So this is like a nice middle ground for me. So that's why I really like this for some coding, because I do code for 10 hours plus. And having this kind of keyboard that's a bit more comfortable than your brown switch is really important for me. So no fatigue when, you know, typing with this for a long typing session, and I still have that tactility that I'm looking for, but still a bit more comfortable. And also I do like that that's a different feel compared to your you know, cherry MX switches. So the tactile bump is a bit different just to the overall feel, and it gives you maybe a bit more security to your typing here. So yeah, a different feel here. So I would say not everybody can get used to you know, keyboard like this, but for people who gets used to it, you will really like the typing experience. Number two reason is I do like the quietness of the whole typing experience. So actually I use this a lot in some coffee shops outside, and you barely have any sound coming from your you know, switches, from your board. And sometimes, yeah, when you're outside, when you're bringing maybe a more you know, bigger board, it can get annoying for other people to listen to your board for, you know, maybe a coffee shop session. It's a little bit more silent, a little bit more stealthy of a feel. Again, it's sort of like in the middle of a red and brown switch. It has that maybe quietness of a red switch in this regard. Next would be the versatility of Topre boards. So yeah, this is again in the middle of a red or brown switch. So I actually can use this for some gaming as well. So actually I tried to game, especially with this board, the F660C. I have, you know, played some FPS in this, some other maybe MMO genres as well, and works like a charm for me. It has that security of the press that you're looking for. So still not the most speedy. Your red switches will be more speedy compared to this one. So yeah, you can, you know, code for maybe 8 hours, and after that you can game at the same time, and having that versatility for me is nice. And again, after that you can bring this outside and work in a coffee shop. So, you know, that kind of versatility is kind of like a one board to rule them all kind of situation. So it performs nicely in a lot of you know, tasks, and that's definitely nice for me. Part number 4 reason is for me, Topre boards give you a sense of uniqueness in your board, because actually not a lot of people has Topre boards. These are not the most hype boards around. They have their own niche compared to your more mainstream switches and boards. So not a lot of people has it. So it gives you a sense that you have a unique board in your hands that can be nice for collectors. So now even 5 years, I still have quite a unique-ish kind of board that I still have and I still do cherish. And yeah, having that kind of switch is really cool. And last but not the least is the sound, of the most important one. So it has that talky kind of sound that you are looking for. So actually it's very luscious of a sound for me. So every time I type, gives me a sense of motivation, inspiration. So maybe that's, you know, just me. I do just like the sound in these, but every time I type, encourages me to type even more. And that's really important because I do code for 10 hours per day, and you know, sometimes it can get boring, and having a board that you know, will help you keep ongoing, even just for a little bit, is really nice. And you know, you're gonna listen to these for 10 hours in your work day, so better have a nice sounding keyboard, right? So yeah, that's actually the 5 reasons why I really like Topre keyboards. You know, these boards are not cheap by any means, but I do like them, and I do think, you know, after 4 years, 5 years of using them, they're worth the price that you are paying for. And actually, you know, looking at the landscape now in 2021, before in 2016, 2015, having a $200 board is really expensive. But nowadays, you know, it goes upwards $1,000, $2,000. So having a 200 board like this is, you know, getting pretty good in terms of the deal. So it might be good to get one in 2021 because you know, even if you already have a mechanical keyboard, Cherry MX collection, getting these will still give you a different type of you know, typing experience that you won't encounter in your usual boards. So it still might be worth it to get one, to have at least one in your kit. So actually, for me, my favorite amongst the group, I actually want to show you guys my other board here. So this is my other Leopold U87, and this is the F66TM as well. And of course, this is the HHKB. So my favorite among the lot is the HHKB. My favorite typing experience, my favorite form factor. It's also Bluetooth as well. So yeah, this is my favorite amongst the group. This is my kind of main board. So if I'm gonna do some serious coding, this is what I'm gonna bring. So it takes getting used to because you're not having that controls and stuff, but that is for another video. But if I'm gonna recommend, get an HHKB in your kit. It's a classic, legendary keyboard, and it will be nice to have one in your kit, especially if you're a collector. All right, so that's our video for today. 5 reasons why I like Topre keyboards. Of course, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. So actually, guys, this is my first keyboard video for a long time. So I'm kind of trying this out. Maybe I'm gonna cover more keyboards here in this channel. So if you learned something, of course, let me know down below how you liked this video, and if you have some suggestions for content as well. I do have other keyboards, actually quite a number of keyboards here in this channel, quite a number of mechanical keyboards as well. So I do have a lot of switches as well, so we can cover a lot of keyboards. So if you have any questions, content suggestions, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next T-Bolt unboxing. Bye bye.